Hey guys, it's me. I'm sorry that I didn't upload a video yesterday. I'm trying to upload one every day for you guys. uh, but life happens, life gets in the way, so sorry I don't get a video up every day. Alright, so today I wanted to start this video out with a trigger warning. I will be sharing, sorry, I will be sharing a story about abuse. So if it's too much for you guys to handle, please just shut this video off now. I don't want to trigger anyone. I just wanted to share my story. So please, if you feel like it's something that you're going to be triggered by, then don't I don't know why I'm looking over here. Don't watch this video. Just shut it off. I just want to kind of do like a PSA, I guess. Alright. I was with a guy for 2 years, and let's call. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna tell you my story. Alright. Sorry, I've been trying to mentally prepare myself to do this type of video. Okay, so it started in 2012, and I had met him off a site called, let's just say, it was a dating site. I don't really want to give the site away, because it's obviously not the site's fault. But, I met him off a dating site, and, we had met up at a supermarket in our town, and, we hit it off. It was going great. He was funny, he was sweet, he was adorable. And then we kind of got serious real quick, and about a month later we moved in together. And I know it's stupid. Don't judge me for that. But anyways, so we moved in together, and that's when things started going downhill. He was the only one working. I didn't have a job at the time. I did have a source of income though. But anyways, he was the only one working, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to collect my thoughts here. It started out with us fighting and a lot, like we fought a lot, and then I want to let you guys know now. He never got physical with me. It was a mental abuse thing. All right, so okay, so we lived together. It started out with fighting a lot, and this is really hard for me. Okay, so he used to tell me that I used to say, hey, I'm gonna go hang out with a friend, this and that, and he'd be like, no, you're not. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? No, I'm not. Yes, I am. And he's like, no, you're not. You're staying right here. I'll miss work if I have to. And I'd be like, what? Don't be like that. I'm like, what are you saying? And he's like, you're not hanging out with a friend. And he used to tell me that he's like, well, I'm afraid if you leave, you'll never come back. So I got really guilty. I would stop hanging out with my friends and everything, and he would hold me inside the apartment and not let me out. I used to have to threaten to call 911 for him to let me out. And things just got progressively worse. And when we broke up, and there's a lot to this story. I'm sorry, guys. Throughout the years, it got worse, and I didn't want to believe anything my friends and family were telling me, like, that I need to get out of that relationship. It wasn't healthy, anything like that. And I'm like, no, but you don't see the good side to him. Like, I saw the good side to him, and I thought that just because he was this certain way, that it didn't matter, because there was a good side to him, and that he really did love me, and and everything he said to me, he just made me feel like I was on top of the world, but he could also bring me down really quickly. I'm sorry. And he did. He brought me down like no one's ever brought me down before. And I guess I was used to it throughout my life being with people like him, but he was kind of like my final breaking point because I started to see what people meant, and it was hard for me to realize that. But when we broke up, um, he we had broken up in November of 2014, and it was a little over 2 months of our 2 year anniversary that we broke up. And we had decided to try and get back together, and he became very demanding, asking, no, not demanding that I send him sexual pictures of myself and things like that. And it was scary. It was a very scary experience for me. It's it's made me stronger, but mentally, everything I went through with the 2 years with him, and even past that, it's been a year and a couple months since we broke up, like officially broke up, and it's gotten better for me mentally, but there's still a lot of problems that I have, with me and loving myself. And because he told me, he's like, well, no one's gonna love you like I do. And he's like, no one's ever gonna love you. He's like, I'm the only one who will ever love you. And I believed that for so long. But my friends and family have helped me a lot through that, and I'm entirely grateful for them because it's not easy going through something like that, and I'm glad that I didn't have to do it alone because I don't know what would have happened. But I'm telling you, no matter what your abuser went through in their life, it will never justify them abusing you. I didn't think that I would ever go through something like that in my life. But I did. It happened. And I'm coping with it in the best way that I can. And sometimes I'm extremely angry at myself for letting it happen. But I just want to let anyone know, if you're going through anything, any type of abuse, get out of there. Don't let yourself go through it. There will always be people there for you. And you can call the police. I suggest you call the police immediately if you go through anything like that. But the longer you stay, the worse it's going to get. And this is a super hard subject. I didn't think, honestly, it would be this hard for me to talk about on camera. But bringing up a couple years worth of emotions is just not that easy. I was angry at myself for a long time. I still get angry with myself, but I tell myself it's not my fault what he did to me. It's his fault. And I'm trying to be able to forgive him for that so that I can move on with my life. I mean, it's been a year since we broke up, and there's still some control he has over me. And there's no set limit with getting over things, and I think I'm worried for myself that I'll never be able to get over it completely, and that I'm worried that every guy is just going to turn out like him. And I think that's a reason why I'm staying single, is because I'm scared, and I don't want to be in another relationship like that. I have gotten pretty good with picking out red flags, though, so, there's that. But, No one deserves to go through an abusive relationship. And if you are going through an abusive relationship, if you have been through, go get help. Sorry, anyways, uh, and by the way, it doesn't have to be a physically abusive relationship. Mental abuse is a real thing. Don't ever let anybody tell you that it's not. Because it is, and it scars. It does scar you. Um, sorry, this is just kind of a topic that I wanted to get on. And, the main thing, if I know anything about my future situations or anything like that, is that I'm going to be okay. And I think that's a really important thing to know, is that no matter what you're going through, you're going to be okay. You just have to stay strong. Alright, guys. I think I'm just going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. For more videos, I promise they won't always be so touchy. Subscribe for more videos, and there's a link in the description for my Tumblr and my Twitter, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.